What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Today we're going to be doing an NHL 19 sim for the NHL 2019 Stanley Cup playoffs featuring the St. Louis Blues versus the San Jose Sharks, and then Boston Bruins versus the Carolina Hurricanes. Seen those, was it the Sharks last night? Picked up that big W. Did what needed to be done against those Colorado Avalanche. Now we hear a lot of people talking about, is it Carolina and Boston playing on good old Mother's Day? I was like, a lot of sports play on Mother's Day. You actually see it quite often, so it's like, what a big deal, right? But the thing I thought was kind of interesting about it was Carolina hasn't played in like 6 years. Boston last played on Tuesday, but neither of them playing. Was it Tuesday or Monday? I like to try to forget about that Blue Jackets game. Neither one of those teams played in such a long time. You'd think they'd be the ones playing on Saturday and then having the other team play on Sunday or something like that, or having both teams play on Saturday. Nonetheless, they have a 3 o'clock game on Sunday to start off their series. Carolina and Boston does. So we'll see how that one goes. I think it'll be an interesting series. As of right now, though, EA doesn't think it's going to be close. It's going to be Boston 2, Carolina nothing after the first 2 games. San Jose is going to go over there and tie it with the St. Louis Blues after 2 games as they go over there. The Blues picking up that 3rd game at home, but they still couldn't pick up the W. Boston going into Carolina. Carolina has been very tough to beat at home this year. Can they continue that? They cannot. They're on the potential and the verge of getting swept by the Boston Bruins in the conference finals. Could you imagine it happening right there? Wouldn't that be something? San Jose and St. Louis. San Jose, again, a series that's not even looking close. EA's not a big fan of the Blues, not a big fan of Carolina. Not a surprise. Both teams were bottom of the league halfway through the year, which is about the last time NHL did a roster update. I kid. Kind of, not really. But there's Carolina picking up the victory. Just barely staying in it so they prevent themselves from getting swept. Can the Blues stop the San Jose Sharks, though? They cannot. It's going to be Blues 1, Sharks 4 in 5 games. We're going to Boston for game number 5. Carolina-Boston. Can Carolina pick up another victory, or are they done in 5? They are both done in 5. Easy work for the Sharks. Easy work for the Bruins. Both teams going into the Stanley Cup Finals. Bruins, Sharks. Game number 1's going to the San Jose Sharks. We're going to get to game number 2. Again, going to the San Jose Sharks. Game number 3. Let's go ahead and jump in this puppy. Is Boston the home team for game 3? That's how it's looking. Let's get period number 1 complete, and it's not even close. 3-0 San Jose. We got Nyquist, we got Hurdle, and we got Pavelski. Big old goals. Can Boston bounce back in his second period? No, it's not even going to be close. It's a 4-goal game for the San Jose Sharks. 4 goals. Same thing. Could be 4 games. We'll find out. We'll finish up period number 3 where, again, 5-0 Sharks. Bruins couldn't even score a goal. The Sharks absolutely dominated. Really, they didn't know. 29 shots to 29. Martin Jones just played a lot better than Rask did in that game. We're going to go into game number 4, though. Boston needs this win desperately. This is their Stanley Cup hopes and dreams right here on the line. Period number 1, it was all Boston. 4 goals unanswered. Krejci with the hat trick in the first period. Just give the man the puck. He's on fire. Look at David Krejci go. That's 5-1. Can Krejci pick up the 6th, though? Wow, we seen that really quick. 4-6. They gave up 3 goals in the 3rd, but none other than David Krejci going out there and saying, "Don't worry about it, boys. I'll make sure we seal the deal here." 4 goals for David Krejci in game number 4. What a game for David Krejci. Just fresh off that shutout as Martin Jones. David Krejci don't care. We'll see if he can carry that momentum into game number 5, or if it's going to be all Sharks once again. Game number 5 is starting Joe Pavelski with the goal on Tuukka Rask. Period number 2 is complete. We're going into period number 3. It's Bruins. It's Sharks. 1-0 game. The Sharks just have to hold off the Boston Bruins for 60 more minutes, and they are going to win their very first Stanley Cup in franchise history. Right now, so far, so good, but Boston on the power play. That power play is killed off very shortly and quickly with big saves by goaltender Martin Jones, but not quite enough. They're going to bury one. It's Brad Marchand from the top of the point. It's all of a sudden a tie ball game. San Jose, what you boys got? You got 10 minutes left to jump back out, take that 2-1 lead, or you may be going back to, is it Boston for game 6? You don't want to go back to Boston. They can throw you into a game number 7 very quickly if they pick that game up at home. Right now, though, it has been all Bruins in the 3rd period. San Jose has not got much going. 1 shot from behind the net. Usually you don't get those to go in. You got to shoot in front of the net. And as of right now, though, it's just all Boston. San Jose has to feel pretty good about this, though. Boston was all over the San Jose Sharks in the 3rd period. Martin Jones was able to stonewall them for the most part. He did allow 1 goal, but he didn't allow any more than that. San Jose's got to capitalize now. They're going to go out there. They're going to get their first couple shots in overtime. We see Donskoy. We see Couture and Kane. Power play Sharks. Can something be made? Not when you're shooting at the red line. Almost. I mean, there's the blue line. Pretty solid shot, right? It has been all Sharks in overtime, though. It is 7 shots to 3. Boston just picking up another shot there. Brad Marchand in the slot. But it is still all San Jose right now. Boston's not getting a lot of chances. But this time it's San Jose. This time it's Boston on the power play, actually. Let's see what Boston can do here. Shot in his slot. Big save. Brad Marchand once again getting that big shot. But that was the best opportunity they got in the power play right there. San Jose doing a good job killing it off. Boston, McAvoy from the point. And Joe Thornton, some of the same up there top of the point right before the period could end with 22 seconds left. We are going to double overtime. San Jose, if they score, it's over. They are the Stanley Cup champions. Boston scores, and we're going to live to fight another day. And there it is. Seconds into overtime. Torrey Krug from the point. That was the second time Martin Jones led in a shot from the point that game. You got to make those saves. But 46 shots for the Bruins. You can't be letting Martin Jones feel too bad about himself. He saved 44 of 46. That is a lot of shots to be seen. It was a double overtime game, but we're going back to Boston for game number 6. Let's see what we can make happen here. Period number 1, it's going to be a 1-1 draw. Getting it done early. Patrice Bergeron. Goudreau as well. Period number 2, it's another Boston goal. Another Bergeron goal. I tell you what, when these Boston players get hot, they're pretty hard to stop. First it was Krejci, now it's Bergeron single-handedly winning this team games. We'll see if Bergeron can bury another one in the back of the net. Right now, not so much though. 2-1 power play Boston. That is about it though. They're not going to get much done with it. Pretty nice shooting opportunity there. I think it looks like he shot it from inside the net. That was a very nice shot by Bergeron. That's how he scores his goals, inside the net. Big goal, San Jose Sharks. It was Erik Karlsson from the point. You got to put a man on Erik Karlsson. You got to block those shots from him. Very talented player. Again, we're even ending the third period just about here. 5 minutes left. Pretty even period. San Jose looks like they have the edge on shots right now. And actually, they've got a big edge on shots right now. 10-4. San Jose is not able to do anything right now, but they are on a power play. Can San Jose bury one? They do with 13 seconds left. San Jose puts a puck in the back of the net. It's Thomas Hertl. And they jump to the 3-2 lead. They jump and grab the victory. And San Jose is going to win your 2019 Stanley Cup, according to NHL 19 as of this day. Who you guys got winning the Stanley Cup? Let me hear it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.